Let's talk about migrated style parameters. Let's say that so to do the discussion, I've set up a class called NumberParameters type and added a menu to call it, just like we've done before. So we have here training and demo parameters that will get to this code. Cool. Let's start talking about the scenario. Let's say we have two methods. Void method A that accepts a number and writes it to the debug output. Perfect. Now let's say that we have a number, my value equals to 5. So I can call the method A with my value. Okay, and obviously what we'll be getting is 5. Let's just run it so we can all be sure. We'll run it, keep our Windows output ready. Go ahead and run our code. And we see we are getting 5, which is great. Now let's proceed. Let's say that we also add a number column. My column equals new number column. And we're going to set my column.value equals to 7. So we'll call method A with my value and method A with my column. And these two will obviously work. So if we'll do demo parameters, we'll be able to see in our output 5 and 7. Let's understand a little deeper what had happened here. When we say my column, what actually happened is that the code is doing implicitly my column.value. It actually tries to send the value and not the column itself. If we look at it over here, we can see that since method A accepts a number, the number column it's called implicitly converted to my column.value. Great. Now let's say that we have another method which accepts a number column and does the same thing with it. Debug, right line, column. Now again, to recap, we'll be using number when we want to have a parameter go in, and we'll be using number column when we want to have a parameter go in and out. So let's call method B with my value and method B with my column. And we can see here that this is wrong. This will not compile because we said that we want to receive a number column, but we are sending a number into it. And you cannot send a number into a number column. Now this can be confusing for Magic developers that come from the Magic world, because in Magic when you define a parameter you can send to it either a column or a value, but in .NET it's not the case, and for very good reasons. I think it's a lot safer to know what you're sending in and out, and so this will not compile. How do we solve it? How do we get the migrated code to work as if you were in Magic? So which means that you can send a value or a column. Well, for that, there's another type called, let's call method C, NumberParameter. Okay, so parameter. NumberParameter can accept both value and column. Okay, if we do this method C, we send it my value, and method C, my column. So, and of course, yes, we'll print the parameter. So the chief reason for NumberParameter, for the type, is to be able to accept either a value or a column and treat them both in the way they should be treated. Okay, so if you update them, it will update the ones that you can, and the ones that you can't, takes care of all of this wiring. Let's run this. Let's look at the output. 57757. Perfect. Let's do it line by line so we can see that it works. Perfect.